I'm an American approaching the Russian border, approaching a checkpoint. And it looks like there's a line. And we're gonna try to roll the camera through the whole thing and see how it goes and see if they stop us, see if they ask to see my papers or not. So this is between Russia and Finland. In the north of Russia, obviously.
Northwest.
So we got buildings they've built here for this checkpoint. Everything looks pretty normal so far. Looks like the officer has a stick of some kind. That was it. She didn't even want to see my paperwork. Now let's see what a Russian border town looks like. Well, I want to ask you a kind of an off-topic, I'm sure, stupid question, but recently I was in Vyborg, and it's a city that has changed hands several times, right, from different countries.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, well, could this be why Europe fears Russian expansionism? Is this like an example of a city that was captured? Or, I was asking around the people that were there. I couldn't really get a straight answer. So I thought I might ask you.
Scandinavians are actually paranoid. And do not forget, Swedes hate Russians for a reason that Russia was the one which basically offed their empire. By the time of Peter the Great, Sweden was the superpower of the North. They were second most important country, empire after British Empire, essentially,
Right.
And so here comes Peter the Great and just beats the crap out of them, at Poltava, then St. Petersburg is built and all that. So they have this, grudge, Same goes for Poles, from Morze to Morze, from sea to sea, Polish empire, and so off they go, they attack Russia, they take even Kremlin, and then it all ends up so badly, Russians just come and capture the whole Poland. Okay, so there are many historical grudges, and they go through centuries. And as I already stated, keep in mind, Europe actually subscribed very much to Nazi ideology. Not all of Europe, but remember, French said, well, we surrender. So Vichy government was pretty good for them. Have you seen very many people there fighting in resistance? French resistance is a joke. The only guys actually who fought partisans were Italians, as a matter of fact, but they had their fascist government and the lies of Hitler. So, you look at this. Europe was okay with Hitler.
So this is a line to go into the castle. So what did you see? What is it?
It's ducks.
Huh?
It's ducks.
Ducks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to get inside the castle.
No.
Well, hopefully we can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
Wehrmacht and, doing their thing, Lebensraum, and then, reduce Russians to about 30 million as the slaves, no, literacy and all that. They remove basically all cities like Moscow and Leningrad, Leningrad was supposed to be one huge hole. So Swedes helped, neutral Swedes. Finns took direct part until 1944 when, Mannerheim suddenly recognized that, it's over. Let's go to talk to Stalin. But That's what we are. Slavs are subhumans. We are Untermenschen. So, and that's how Europe thinks and always did.
Look at this, like a medieval city. It's like from a movie, right? It's like a Disney film or something. Just so fascinating. It's like walking on a brick road here. And all these buildings here. Very cool.
And especially since the Baron de Custine, who wrote about this, like scratch Russian and you get the Tatar there, you know. So it's his famous memoirs. And again, as I already stated, if you look at what has been taught for decades about Soviet Union and Russia, it's a good Lord, it's some fanatical hatred.
There's a line here that says Taverna, which is what I heard is the place to eat at. So everyone's in line for the popular spot. Look at this pretzel shop here. Pretzels in the window. I think my wife said it's called kalach. So it's just so romantic here. It's like, I hate to say it again, but it's like Epcot, except it's for real. You know, it's what Epcot is trying to be. Look at that table up there. There's another table there. They've opened up their windows. The weather's so good. Oh, cool. That's my wife.
There's no real understanding of what is going on. They even translate Ivan Grozny wrongly for a reason. Actually, Ivan
Really?
Grozny
On purpose?
Of course, it's on purpose.
Oh
Ivan Grozny is not Ivan Terrible. Grozny in Russian means menacing.
Okay, all right.
So, and you know what? It's like this.
So
is
if you
all-
guys don't know who are watching, Ivan the Terrible, you've heard that before. That's the way it's said in the West. So
yeah, well,
over here it's
actually
Ivan Grozny.
the menacing.
So
Yeah,
Ivan the
and it has
Menacing.
nothing to do about people. Actually, he killed less people throughout his reign. There, for example, the Huguenots, famous, Vendée, and what can I say? Sure, but Russians are bloodthirsty.
Street performer. I wonder how expensive it is to own or rent something historic here. Watch your head. So what is it? Maxim? So is this the pretzel capital? I might like this place a lot. I like pretzels. I rarely get to eat them. The fresh ones. Not pretzels in the bag. Okay, this lady found a new friend. There's a train car that's been turned into a coffee shop. Иди сюда, дети.
Have you been here before?
Never.
Seriously?
Seriously.
So let's go. Chilling with expat American here in Vyborg.